All right, I'm with the man who is fueling the champ, Tyler Minton, the Melee Way, working with George Lockhart, that is. First off, Tyler, how did this sort of work out with you going down to Hawaii and working with Max Holloway?
Oh, man, it was awesome. I'd never actually met Max, so it was kind of an interesting thing the first time that they told me I was going to be going. I've never even been to Hawaii, so to hear that you're going to be working with the champion in a place you've never been, I was a little anxious at first because you never know what a guy's going to be like. I didn't know what his weight was. I didn't know anything about him, his habits. But man, he was awesome. 5 minutes into it, we got along. He's already one of those guys I consider one of my best friends. Just an amazing human. Everything I said, this kid did. It did not matter. I could have told him to drink kerosene and he would have done it. So everything's gone faster. I mean, we're way ahead of schedule, actually, more than I even thought it was going to be, just because he is so coachable.
And how long were you in Hawaii for? Because it seemed like you were there for a while.
3 weeks before this.
Okay. That's great. And as far as, prepping the meals and stuff like that, it seemed like he really enjoyed it. I was just talking to him. He loves the meals and everything. What are some cool dishes you've been whipping up for him?
Yeah, man. So the cool thing with me is there's a lot of things in Hawaii that you just can't get on the mainland, or if you can, it's just so insanely expensive that we just don't do it. So I did a lot of stuff with like dragon fruit, a lot of things with like a fresh papaya, things like that, just things that you can get there that you can't really get as much. So I did a lot of cool things with the dragon fruit. There's a few things I don't even know how to pronounce that he would just tell me. There's things that like fruits. There's a thing called breadfruit that we actually took and like procured it ourselves and smashed it out and then made some like pancake things with it. So it was really cool for me because I got to do a lot of traditional Hawaiian things that I've never got to do and may never get to again.
Very cool. And how about Thanksgiving? How did you sort of survive that and get him on, sort of a George Lockhart Melee Way type deal?
Man, so the thing about Thanksgiving in Hawaii is they go hard. I'm talking like 100 turkeys all thrown into a big emu, this big coal thing they covered up. But I didn't want him to miss out on that because he's a big family guy. The whole time I was there, he was constantly introducing me to people. That's my cousin, that's my auntie, that's my uncle, that's my brother, sister. And come to find out, half of them he wasn't actually related to. That's just what they call everybody. So at any given point, there could be 50, 60 people all together that just consider each other family. So it's a very big thing. So I didn't want him to have to miss out on Thanksgiving. So I actually made him like his own like Cornish game hen. I took a Cornish game hen, stuffed it with apples and cranberries, and gave him that and let it like we took it with us and everything. That way he could celebrate with his family and didn't have to really suffer through that.
And you're working with a lot of different fighters. Who are some of the fighters you're currently working with, along with Max, for this fight?
I'm here actually with Yancey as well, his teammate Eddie Alvarez this week. So it's all three guys I've never worked with before, so it's pretty cool.
Do you get any time off at all for the holidays, or are you going right back at it?
I'm home. I'll leave Sunday. I'll be home till Friday, and then I'm straight out to California for Khabib and Daniel Cormier.
Great, and you're working with Daniel Cormier again?
Yep. It'll be my first time with Khabib and my second time with Cormier. So.
Oh, you're working with Khabib for this fight? Oh, excellent. Breaking news. That's excellent. Are you looking forward to that? Because he had some weight issues his last time, and it's going to be a challenge.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm looking forward to it. It's one of those things. It's anytime you can take a guy who normally struggles and we can make the weight and make him feel good doing it. It's just good. And it's another. I like learning about new people, kind of getting around new people. Khabib is a very different culturally, very different. So it's going to be a real good time for me to kind of get to know him on a more personal level and everything like that. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to get down with the AKA crew again as well. So.
Thank you so much for the time, Tyler.
Thanks, buddy.